It's Miss Christine with EduPlay Learning and Momspiration 412 Worldwide. Today, I'm excited to read to you our hot chocolate book, and it's by Victoria Blakemore. So, we are talking all about hot chocolate. Hot Chocolate Day is January 31st. So, I have created an entire collection around hot chocolate where we count by tens using marshmallows. We practice short vowel sounds and sort them in alphabetical order and match them up. Lots of fun activities just based around hot chocolate. So this is the perfect addition to the hot chocolate collection, is a little story time with Miss Christine. So snuggle up, let's read our hot chocolate story here and learn a little bit more about hot chocolate. All right, so hot chocolate. So this has a table of contents. This is actually good for our kiddos to know and be able to know how to read. So anytime we're going to sit down and read a story, we could talk about the title, we could talk about the cover. What do you think the book's going to be about? Who's the author? What does that name down there even mean? That's the person that wrote the book. If there's someone that's called the illustrator, that's the person that drew the pictures or designed the pictures. And we can talk about the spine of the book, which sometimes has the title on it, the back of the book. And now for this book in particular, I'm gonna show you a table of contents. And this book has here a table of contents and different page numbers. So this is also a great skill to practice as well, to be able to say, well, what is hot chocolate and what page are we going to find that on? We're going to find it on page 2. Very good. If I were to say, okay, what is going to be on page 16? So you would come down, find page 16, and it says hot chocolate houses. So we're going to learn something about hot chocolate houses. All right, so that is what we have here. This book even has recipes, health benefits, and a glossary in the back, which is a great little tool to be able to tell you about the words and the definitions, the vocab words. All right, are you guys ready? Let's dive in. So here we go. What is hot chocolate? Hot chocolate is a rich, sweet drink that many people enjoy. It has been used in many ways over the years. While hot chocolate is originally from Central America, it is now enjoyed all over the world. Do you like hot chocolate? I know we do. Today, hot chocolate is made in the winter as a sweet way to warm up when it's cold outside. Do you guys have hot chocolate when it's cold outside? That is probably one of my favorite memories and traditions of going outside and playing in the snow and then coming in and having hot chocolate and warming up. All right, so this section is about the ingredients. Ingredients. Hot chocolate is made from pieces or shavings of chocolate. It can be made with water, but it is richer and creamier when made with milk. The chocolate is melted into hot water or milk. Hot cocoa is made by mixing cocoa powder into hot water or milk. So there we have some cocoa beans and the chocolate. There's even some sugar there, it looks like. All right. So they're not cocoa beans, they're Keiko beans. So they come from Theobroma or Keiko tree. They are found inside large pods that grow on the tree. Before they can be made into chocolate, the beans must be dried and roasted. Then they can be ground into a chocolate paste. That's interesting. Keiko beans are used to make things like chocolate, cocoa powder, and cocoa butter. So there they are. There's a little picture of them. And they have to dry them out. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is made with cocoa butter. It is not as sweet as milk chocolate, which is made with milk butter. It has more of a bitter taste. So you see how that word right there is highlight, or it's in bold. That means that's a vocabulary word, and that's something that we can look up in the back of the book in that glossary and learn more about what that word means. And we can do that right now. So let's check that out. What does bitter mean? Bitter taste. What does that even mean? Maybe you don't even know. So it means bitter. So I found it right here, and you can look. So in a glossary, it's going to be Alphabetical order means ABC order, so it would become A, B, C, whatever words start in that order. So we have bitter would be the very first word here. Having a sharp taste, not sweet. So dark chocolate has a bitter taste. When made with dark chocolate, hot chocolate is not as sweet as when it is made with milk chocolate. Hot chocolate that is made with dark chocolate is healthier than when it is made with other kinds of chocolate. So we can infer that dark chocolate is healthier option. All right, here's the history. Hot chocolate was first made by the Olmec, Aztec, and Mayan people of Central America. They would roast cacao seeds, then remove the nib and grind it into a paste. The chocolate paste would be mixed with hot water. Cacao nibs are part of cacao seeds. They have been dried, cleaned, roasted, and removed from their shell. So it's pretty bitter tasting. Those are not very sweet. Spanish explorers brought cacao seeds back to Spain with them. The seeds were traded and sold to other countries in Europe. Cacao seeds were rare, look, another word that's in bold, and expensive. This means that the hot chocolate was enjoyed by royals and people with a lot of money. This changed when a Dutch inventor found a way to make cocoa powder from cacao beans. So that looks like more what we use today to make our hot chocolate, right? And even that's even a little bit dark, but that's just cocoa powder right there by itself is plain cocoa powder. But so that's something, so a question that you could ask would be, who enjoyed hot chocolate back then? Not everyone, right? The royals and the wealthy people that had money. And rare, we can look that up. So now the first word we found was bitter, and that was at the very beginning. But let's look here. So we have our words. I don't want to lose our space. All right, we have all of our words here. And we have to look here and we have to say rare. Where's the word rare? Can you see it? There it is. Very good. Hard to get or find. So that's what rare means. All right. Special ceremonies. Originally, the people of Central America used hot chocolate for special ceremonies. The hot chocolate was used more as a medicine or a way to improve wisdom and find guidance. In Central America, chili peppers were often added to hot chocolate. I heard that and read that chili peppers, it was like spicy. So actually, the people in South America, they actually liked it cold and spicy. So we have another word, ceremonies. And another thing that you guys can do is you can practice and you can try to take a guess. What do you think the word ceremonies means? Maybe you know what it means because you've heard about it before, or you can use context clues in your reading and say, they use hot chocolate for special ceremonies. Do you have an idea? Do you have a guess of what that might mean? Let's look it up in the back and see. All right, so ceremony, and actually they have it just says ceremony, which is the same word, only it doesn't have the IES at the end. A series of acts to honor a special event. So a ceremony might be a graduation ceremony, and you are honoring the people that graduated. All right, hot chocolate houses. When hot chocolate was brought to Europe, it was very popular among people with lots of money. It was used at special events and in chocolate houses. So it has like this, chocolate houses. So what does that even mean? They were like coffee shops, but with hot chocolate instead. How cool is that? Hot chocolate is much easier to get now. Many people make it in their homes. So instead of coffee shops, they had hot chocolate shops. Expeditions. In 1911, hot chocolate was brought on an expedition to the South Pole. It was led by Ronald Amundsen. The hot chocolate provided the explorers with lots of calories. It also helped to keep them warm in the frigid temperatures of the South Pole. South Pole is pretty cold. During wartime, cocoa nibs were given to soldiers because it was thought to give them strength. So let's look. Expedition, calories, and frigid. We'll look up all three of those words. All right, so we have expedition. So we're going to look and we're going to find it. It starts with an E. Do you see it? There it is, expedition. A journey taken for a special reason. So they went on a trip for a special reason. We had calories, units of energy, and frigid, very cold, freezing. Hot cocoa. The hot chocolate that most people make with cocoa powder is actually called hot cocoa. It is usually thinner and sweeter than hot chocolate. Interesting. The cocoa powder used to make hot cocoa is very sweet. It is usually higher in sugar than hot chocolate. Hot cocoa mixes are sold in stores. Some of them are plain hot cocoa. Others have marshmallows in the packet. So what you probably get in the store is hot cocoa that has the sugar mixed in with it, and it's sweeter. And maybe you even have little marshmallows. Do you like having marshmallows in your hot chocolate? I know I do. Toppings. While some people drink their hot chocolate or hot cocoa plain, others like to add toppings to their drink. Some toppings are used to add new flavors. Others are used to make hot chocolate or hot cocoa sweeter. Marshmallows are a common topping. They make hot chocolate or hot cocoa even sweeter, just adding more sugar to your sweet drink. Whipped cream can also add more sweetness, as can chocolate syrup or caramel. You can make it really, really a treat. Cinnamon is another common topping. It adds a new spicy flavor to get a sweet drink. It is sometimes combined with a caramel sauce. Oh, combined. We gotta look that word up. Many people like to add more than just one topping, trying different flavor combinations. So think about it. Ask yourself, well, what does the word combined mean? Have you heard that word before? Or can you use the clues around what we're reading and identify what does the word combine mean? What do you think? Good. That's a good guess. Let's see. Combine. And look here, they have combined and then we have combination, okay? Combined means put together. Did you get that? When you combine things together, you're putting them together. Combination, things that were brought together or combined. So you can have a different combination. Maybe you like hot chocolate and you like hot fudge with it and some marshmallows. That's one combination. Another combination could be caramel and whipped cream. That's another combination. So lots of different combinations there. All right, nutrition. The nutrition of hot chocolate depends on how it is made. When made with dark chocolate, it is not as high in sugar or fat as when it is made with milk chocolate. When made with milk, it is high in nutrients such as calcium and iron. Any toppings like marshmallows or whipped cream can add more sugar and fat. So you can think about that whenever you go to make hot chocolate. It is a treat because most of the time, because it has sugar in the milk chocolate and it has sugar in the toppings that we put on. All right, health benefits. When made with milk and dark chocolate, hot chocolate can help to lower blood pressure. This can help to keep your heart healthy. It can also help to soothe your throat if you have a cough. That's perfect. Hot chocolate made with dark chocolate is the healthiest kind. It is better for you than hot cocoa. So let's see what soothe means. Have you ever heard that word before? Soothe. If you have a sore throat, you want something to soothe your throat. What do you think that might mean? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't even have it on here. Means to make it, it really doesn't. It has paste. Paste, a thick, wet mixture, but not soothe. Means to like allow it to be, if it was like really scratchy, like kind of let it calm down a little. All right. So then we have some recipes. We have some hot cocoa recipes and we have hot chocolate. So then the difference here, hot cocoa has cocoa powder, it has sugar, vanilla extract, milk, hot water, and salt. Hot chocolate has milk, sugar, semi-sweet chocolate chips, and vanilla. So maybe you could try making those different recipes. Those are pretty cool. I'll hold it up so you can see them here. There's our hot cocoa recipe. And here is our hot chocolate recipe. So they are different. And then you can add those toppings to it. So I hope you enjoyed our story for the day. I love to know and hear what you are learning and how you are growing. So if you learned anything new about hot chocolate or anything else, maybe the invention of it or where it came from, we did talk about that, the science of mixing it all up, all of those things, I would love to know more that you guys have learned. So just reach out, let me know, tag me on Instagram at Miss Christine Furman or at EduPlay, and let's get connected. All right, have a great day. Don't forget, you can also join the EduPlay Facebook group, so be sure to search for that. And make sure you give us a like here, subscribe, and give us some love. So thank you guys so much. Remember, see each moment as a chance to learn, create, and have fun. Bye, guys.